How's it going, YouTube? Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sand Slash, playing in week 9 of the UGA up against ohmyjosh, coach of the Manila Braviaries. You can see our team on the left and their team on the right. Both teams arranged in speed order, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon that I think the Manila Braviaries would bring to our match. Our game plan is to stop them from setting up Trick Room. If we can stop them from setting up Trick Room, our Pokemon are faster and they are stronger outside of Trick Room because we don't need to invest as much into speed and kind of go to town. Galarian Moltres is incredibly strong in this match just because they have their Trick Room setters are weak to dark, and then even some of their Trick Room sweepers with Alola Marowak and Palossand are both weak to dark as well. Only Pokemon that we are terrified of is Galarian Darmanitan. Banded, Guerrilla Tactics, Icicle Crash hits us really hard. However, we have a game plan for that. We have double Intimidators between Gyarados and Torracat, so we'll take advantage of that when we play out the game, as well as some ways to reverse their Trick Room or to take advantage of ourselves with our Marowak. So definitely some plans to be able to fight out this match. And I'm really looking forward to this one. This is going to be really, really fun. So we'll see in a moment if the 6 Pokemon that you can see there are the 6 that they decide to bring to our match. So here we are taking a look at his team, and it looks like he's got a lot of the stuff that we were expecting and some things we were not. Okay, actually this doesn't surprise me not to see the, what was it, the Appleton? I wasn't really sure what kind of Pokemon they would want there. Their team is super weak to dark though. This is crazy. So our game plan is to start with Galarian Moltres and Torracat. And then in the back we want to have Comfey, and the last one is kind of up in the air. There's one possibility or one kind of thought process that we would want Gyarados to be able to fight up against the Torkoal, between just having Assault Vest plus all the other options, as well as having Intimidate to deal with the Marowak, and I think I just talked myself into Gyarados. The other line of thought was to go with like Marowak, because then we have an option of being able to take advantage of their Trick Room should it get set. I mean, again, if you listen to our team builder at our beginning, the idea was we do not want them to get that set up, so that we have a way of taking advantage of how much faster our team naturally is. So we're going to go with Gyarados. And play this out, and then we'll see, like, do we want to make adjustments to our game plan coming into the next game. So, okay, and we did not bring you, and we did not bring you. Alright, there we go. So there's the 4 that we got, and we'll see how this plays out. I'm expecting a Bronzong lead with like a Darmanitan and Ink. Okay, totally fine. Totally fine with that. Yeah, so we want the Intimidate off, and then we're going to go after their Trick Room setter, I think. Psychic Surge, totally fine. I think I'm going to go like Heat Wave to break a Sash on NDD, just in case there is one, and then we'll go after it. Do I want to go Darkness or Airstream? I probably want to go Airstream so that I can get that speed boost to be able to deal with the Darmanitan after we max. Or sorry, after we stop their Trick Room from coming up here. It's a very, very solid game plan to start off things out. This is... It was probably going to be Trick Room Setter plus Darmanitan. That was what I was expecting, 100%. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Darmanitan should be fastest. Okay, Rock Slide's totally fine. That procs our weakness policy. Doesn't look like we have the Berserk boost, which is totally fine. We don't have to get it. However, weakness policy is totally good too. And this should, if it's Sash, it pops here. It is Sash, so I'm glad we went with Heat Wave. And we do get the speed boost, which is also fantastic. So provided we don't miss a Heat Wave, which we don't, now we take care of that Trick Room mode, and we wow, we chunked that Darmanitan. Oh my god. Okay, so Torracat picks up the KO on the and now we are faster than the Darmanitan. Should be, unless it's Scarf. It could totally be Scarf. Torkoal comes in. That means our Heat Wave gets stronger. I'm kind of okay with that. We could also... Let's see, so no MDD anymore. Yeah, we're such a good health. I'm just going to go Airstream into... Actually, I'm just going to go Darkness. Let's go Max Darkness into the Torkoal, and we're going to Heat Wave again, this time to take out the Darmanitan, as well as just get some chip damage onto the Torkoal. Things are going as a plan. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. There are a couple other options for us depending on how we wanted to play out the rest of that turn. There was the potential to... Oh wow, and Marowak. Okay. So no Bronzong and the Torkoal maxes. That's very interesting. That's not something I'm used to seeing. I think I'm okay with that. Torkoal's the only mon here that like isn't weak to what we have on the field, right? And bringing in Marowak is probably makes some sense for them as well, just because it's not going to take as much damage from... Okay, that's fine with me. It makes sense they have an opportunity to waste our Dynamax to a certain extent. However, we're just going to go off the Marowak this next turn. And we'll still get the Max Darkness drop on the Torkoal. So it's looking pretty solid here. I guess there's a mindset to go after the Torkoal. Now let's just KO his bombs, right? let's just KO stuff. And we're gonna go Parting Shot on the Torkoal because we're gonna be able to kill this Marowak. And there's a couple of different options in terms of where we want to go with. Protect makes a lot of sense. I'm totally okay with this. It was an option that was like considered, but at the same time was like, if it protects, it's not doing anything. And we're still able to hit through Protect because of the Dynamax. Let's go Comfy. Yeah, let's go Comfy. I want to save the Gyarados to be able to switch in afterwards. I think that's totally fine for us to kind of hold on to that one. Peru Protect. Oh my gosh. Looks like it lives with like a sliver of health. However, the Spit F drop is really what we wanted from that. Flare in Sun is going to be strong. However, we brought the Comfy in so that we can heal our Moltres back up after it gets the Berserk boost. So good, so good. You gotta love it. Yeah, let's fire that, and I'm just gonna Flora healing. Let's keep our Moltres healthy. Yeah, we're looking to be in a pretty good spot right here. Like a very good spot. Fiery Earth is going to pick up, well, I guess they could like Max Guard plus Protect. Yeah, they didn't do that. Okay. So it looks like we're going to pick up one. I don't think we KO the Torkoal from here, but we are really strong. We're +3 and they're -1. Like, that's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, and it does. Activate our Berserk again. Oh my god, that's so good. I love it. This combination is freaking nuts. This is absolutely insane. Darmanitan the Shipper. Oh, it's got like a tagline at the end. That's cool. Oh, Marowak. And we're just gonna Fiery Wrath again. And we're also just going to keep our Galarian Moltres alive. It's potential that the Darmanitan is Scarf, and I would like to know that information. If it's faster than us, then it's Scarf, because we only have 1 speed boost. So we essentially like have a Scarf ourselves on Moltres. So this is an opportunity for us to know: is the Darm Scarf or is it Banded? It's going to be one of those two. So priority move is very nice. We'll be able to keep our Moltres alive here. It's going to pick up 2 kills. Unless, right, they didn't protect actually. Ah, Darm is Scarf. Okay, super good to know. this Moltres is at like +5. Just so many staffers. It's insane. I'm gonna pick up 2 KOs here. Okay, so game plan worked out. Do we need to change anything? No. Don't need to change anything at all. We know exactly what we want to do there, and we're just going to go with the exact same game plan that we had. Looking at game 2, same team, same thing we're doing. We're starting with Torcat, we're starting with Moltres, we have Gyarados, we have Comfey in the back. Right? Don't need to change anything. What is kind of cool there is that we were able to keep our third Pokemon hidden from them, or sorry, our fourth Pokemon hidden from them, so they don't know that we had chosen Gyarados. We could have chosen Latias, we could have chosen Marowak, so that kind of is a nice option for us to be able to play out the rest of this game. But we don't need to change anything in terms of going into our game plan. One thing I could see as a potential option here is I could see them lead like Togepi plus Indeedee, and honestly, if they do that, then I'm just going to Fiery Wrath and I'm going to Heat Wave, because it's both spread moves, and we should be able to take out the Indeedee that way as well. So, one thing that's like super nice about this combination is that it is very good against the team that they've brought, essentially. See what they decide to start off with. But I could see Togepi coming as an option here. It would not surprise me if that Pokemon came for the next match here. However, we do have a way around it, like we talked about. Let's see, what do they decide to lead with? It is the Togepi, it is the Indeedee. Okay, so exactly what we thought could happen. And this is to pull away what am I thinking? It's to pull away the max move coming in, but we just don't have to max. That's what's crazy. Like, Galarian Moltres has like such a good move pool. Well, it does and it doesn't. It's kind of like Fiery Wrath is really good. It's kind of what I mean by that. That's 100% what I mean by that. So, we can just click both spread moves. And we should be able to, should be able to KO the Indeedee here. Unless it misses. Oh, it misses the Togepi. Okay, that's the one that I was okay with it missing. This is really only to break Sash. This is to KO. Ooh, it lives. Okay, so they do get off Trick Room. Which is okay. That's okay. I think at this point, we... Who would they switch here? I kind of want a Parting Shot either way. Indeedee doesn't feel like a threat. Togepi isn't really a threat either. So I'm kind of thinking, my thought process here is that one of these probably switches out. I'm going to guess the Togepi switches out. And they let the... or Togepi stays in, and they switch out the Indeedee into something else. I think... Honestly, I think it doesn't matter. I think we're just going to Fiery Wrath while Indeedee's here, and we're going to Parting Shot. Totally fine. Didn't want to max that anyway. At least not right now. And this should do some damage to Torgat, but honestly not too much. Okay, that was a lot more than I wanted it to. that was more than I wanted it to. So we're gonna switch into what do I want to switch into? I think I want to save my Intimidator. Yeah, I want to save my Intimidator. So I'll pick up a KO here. And there's something to be said for not having done this, because it gets them the free switch of the Indeedee. But I'm okay with picking up a KO on the Indeedee. I'm assuming that the Marowak is what's come in. Yeah. And this is what they'll use to try to take advantage of Trick Room. So we're gonna look to reverse Trick Room ourselves. And this has been Yawn, so we're switching out. We'll go into Gyarados, and we'll get an Intimidate drop on the Marowak. and probably be in a pretty good position from there. Let's see. I'm assuming the Marowak gets maxed here. I can think of no reason for it not to be. Yep, there's the max. This is a game where we might max the Gyarados instead of the Moltres. Both of them would be very good options. Yeah, both would be really good options. I wonder what the Togepi decides to do. That's what I'm kind of interested in. Follow me. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because we're not actually doing anything out there. And fire into the Gyarados is going to do a whole lot. I may actually sack off the Torracat right here. I'll switch the Gyarados out, bring the Torracat in. We'll get a second drop on the... Ooh, maybe I don't do that. What if I don't do that? I mean, I could just heal into the Gyarados, and that would also be insane. Huh. Or I could Charm? Let's Charm this. You know what? I am gonna max. Yeah, and we're gonna Geyser. Yeah, okay, this is definitely the play. Thought about it a little bit more. This is the plan. Yeah, because now that we're out of Trick Room, they have to have Bronzong in order for them to reset Trick Room. So, we had a couple of ways to deal with Trick Room on our team. One of them was to KO their Trick Room setter, but that didn't work. The other option is to reverse it ourselves. So, of course, follow me. Totally expected that. But we want to remove the Sun was the main idea there. Oh, Charm. Did not think about Charm being directed. Although, honestly, I don't think we had a better move. Because I think, actually, if we tried to heal, we would have healed them too, which would have been a problem also. So, maybe Draining Kiss would have been a better idea, which is fine. It happens. Looks like Togepi's around a little bit longer, which is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Ooh, okay, that's also bad. Although we are faster still. As long as I live this Sandstorm hit, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Ooh, and we do. So we are. Okay. At this point, we're going to Draining Kiss the Togepi, and this is 100% going to go down. I think we just Geyser the Marowak though. This will just put a massive amount of damage into this, and really actually a very bad play to have Charmed last turn, because it meant that this Togepi didn't go down. Well, it also meant that they didn't get a free switch into Torkoal too, so maybe that is a good thing. I don't know. Oh, there's Psychic Terrain up. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me, messing things up all the time. Okay, so this Marowak is actually going to be in a pretty good spot. Definitely in a good spot. I guess we don't have a good option. Maybe a switch into Torracat would have been better there? If I was them, I would Flare. Oh, they Phantasm. Oh, into the... Oh, the Comfy? Oh, that's so good for us. Yeah, that's totally fine with us, because it means that water is still up. That was the last turn of Dynamax. I guess if Torkoal's the last one, then they reset Sun. So, I guess I can finish it. If they reset Sun... Maybe I'd go with... Oh, Darmanitan's the last one. Oh, that's super good. I'm going to Steel Spike here. Am I going to Steel Spike? Okay, first off, we're going to Charm the Darm. Oh, they have Rock Slide. Do I want to let this go down? What if I heal it? If I heal it, does it have enough health that it live? God, it's going to be close. I'm going to try it. You know what? No. We're gonna swap in Torcat. These are both physical attackers. Let's just do that. And is there a case we made for swapping this? Nah. I'll just attack. I don't think there's a chance that we live from a rock slide. I'm assuming that rock slide is gonna come out. But I think that we can try to cycle our Torcat around a little bit. And I don't mind it that if Torcat goes down here from a rock slide, it's more important that we get this image drop, and I think it's more important that Comfy stays alive in the end game. So they are going to pick up 2 KOs here from Darm, and I think that's okay. This is one of those cases where it would have been nice to have Protect on the Gyarados, because I just would use that. However, it is still okay to have this as the end game. How do I want to play out this turn? Yeah, I actually really like the position I'm in right now. So we'll Fiery Wrap, and I'm gonna charm. The Darm is gonna go first, so I'm not gonna have a chance to charm that one. I'm gonna charm the Marowak though, just in case it lives. This will pop our weakness policy on Moltres. I assume that we're going to be able to kill the Marowak here. However, if we don't, then I don't want it to get... Oh, we got flinched. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, this attack drop is really good then, because we should be able to live this other rock slide. We'll get the Berserk boost. We're also going to heal up our Moltres this turn. Hopefully we don't get flinched again. That would be very unfortunate. Actually, we can say, so there's no prawns on here, and there's no purple, so it is 2v2 in the end here. So we'll Fire Wrap again. Hopefully we get it, and we'll Floro Healing to keep our team. And we'll see what things look like. Yeah, this is that's a lot of health. That's really good. That's a lot of health. Oh no, a crit! Oh, that's a crit on the Moltres. Alright, you know, it happens. So Darm coming in strong, picking up 2 KO, or 4 KOs, right? All 4 KOs this game. Okay, so any changes we want to make coming into this next game? I don't think so. I think we're still in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, I think our game plan is still good. If we don't get crit and if we don't get flinched, then we're probably looking pretty good there. Okay, so taking a look at the third game here, honestly, not really any reason for us to switch up our game plan, I think. I think having double Intimidate against both the Marowak and the Darm that have come multiple times, I think is the way to go. Our lead of having Torracat plus Moltres is still the way to go here. And Gyarados and Comfy is still what we want to have in the back, so no real reason to switch up based on what we've seen from the first 2 games. I mean, if we don't get flinched, then we're looking to be in a pretty good spot. If we don't miss a Heat Wave in the first turn, we're looking to be a pretty good spot. If we... I don't know. There's a lot of things that did not go well for us in that last game, and honestly, we just need to change things, or not change things up. We just need to come in with the same game plan because we know it works, right? We know it worked from the first game, and we know that it can work for the second game as well. I would fully expect them to keep the same game plan going into this next game. So we'll play around with that as well. Okay, let's see what they go with. Again, no reason not to have the same lead. I think if you're looking from this side of things, they know it works. No reason to change it up. Psychic Surge is a very good call coming in against our team, just because we have both the Company and actually Torracat has Fake Out too. I was debating about switching around Torracat's set to include taunt. I kind of wish I had, because I would taunt here before I heat waved, I think. Well, no, because I guess there's the option that we do pick up the KO here on NDD if we heat wave. So we'll get some damage off here. Gosh, that's such good damage. I kind of wish I had more damage on this Torque. I know that would be really nice if we had enough that we could KO this NDD. It flinched! Oh my gosh, the flinch! Oh no, that's so bad for them. Gosh, that worked out so well for us. I mean, I'm just gonna do the same thing though. If we can pick up a double KO right here, oh, that would be so good. What if I nasty plot? Could I nasty plot right here? I can nasty plot. I don't think I need to. I can nasty plot. That flinch was huge. Oh my gosh, it Indian voids it. Oh my gosh, this game is killing us, people. Alright, so Torcat picks up the kill there. So Torcat KOs the Togepi. The flinch into the miss and they get up Trick Room anyway. Oh man. This one's a crazy one. This is gonna be a crazy one, everybody. Whew. Alright. So they have to go Marowak, I think, and they have to go with maxing Rockfall into Moltres, I think. So we're gonna swap. We'll go into Gyarados. And we're also going to max. And we're also going to max Darkness into I don't see any reason not to go after Marowak. I really don't. Yeah, let's do that. This NDD is pretty well messed up, I would say. Very low. We'll get the Intimidate off. The plan is to drop the Marowak's attack here. And honestly, I think this next turn I would probably go for a Earthquake. That'll hit everything on their team. And our Moltres being flying means that it'll fly. So. Oh my gosh. I got a message from ohmyjosh after the crit that I got on the NDD. They say, I guess what comes around goes around. That was, oh man, after the crit in the second game and then having the crit in this game, like, ooh, this has been a crazy one, everybody. This is a real crazy one. So, anyway. So we have a +2 Moltres already, which is so good for us. I think there's a case for us to, well, I don't know. We'll see how this turn goes. Rockfall going into Moltres makes so much sense. Totally expected that to be the case here. With that amount of damage, it looks like we take a second one. However, there is also the idea that, well, okay, let's see if we KO. If we pick up a KO on the, that's not going to do very much for our Gyarados either. Yeah, we're all vested. I think we pick up this KO. I don't think there's anywhere where we don't pick up this KO. This is something yeah. So we pick up that KO, and then I don't think there's a way back for them now. That looks like it died. Oh wow, that lives. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, we're looking to be a pretty good start right here. Darn. Okay. Yeah, and we know this is Scarf, so we're in a very good spot right here. I'm just gonna. Oh, we don't have it. Whoops. Darmanitan is the scarier threat, so I'm just gonna Iron Head into this thing, and yeah, we're just gonna go for the Darmanitan. That's the scarier Pokemon here. NDD isn't gonna do that much damage. Dazzling Gleam is some damage. Actually, probably just size Berserk. Yeah. So now we're 5 or +5. Wow, Moltres is so strong. What the heck? Pokemon's absolutely insane. And looks like Gyarados picked up that kill. Oh, it lived! Oh my gosh. Pokemon living on such low HP, absolutely crazy. So Moltres picks up the KO on Darm, and then it looks like NGD is going to die to Sand. And yeah, that worked out really well for us. The game plan that we had at the beginning of Torracat plus Moltres just carried us through all those games. Definitely some pretty crazy flinches, and then a crit at the end of that second game. That was an absolutely crazy series of plays there for that game to finish that way. But it looks like for both of the games that we won, we were able to win them 4-0, and the last one, or the second one, was a very close game. A 2-0 victory for them with Darmanitan coming in super clutch. Like, that Pokemon hits so hard. So anyway, good game to oh my gosh, they had some very powerful threats, and I think that we just lined up against their team really well. Honestly, like their team being very weak to Dark meant that Moltres Galar went absolutely nuts, and then us having double Intimidators were able to really hamper their plan with Darm and Marowak. So anyway, very well played to them. I think they played to their outs in that second game. Getting those crits, getting those flinches was so clutch for them to being able to win that second game. And honestly, like, sometimes you got to play for those things, right? Sometimes you need to look for the opportunity for those hacks to come to your advantage. So anyway, if you are looking for some more draft content, BGC like this game, or if you're looking for singles, we do both of those here. Stick around, like, subscribe, and check out some more of the channel. And we'll catch you on the next game.